Last time on Ratio Anime, our hero Son Goku defeated the Demon King Piccolo and met the Guardian of the Earth, but unfortunately, with his dying breath, Piccolo laid one last egg, his last act of revenge, the reincarnation of the Demon King Piccolo. Piccolo was born during Goku's fight with King Piccolo. Having inherited his father's memories and techniques, he trains intensely for the next 3 years, living in isolation, with the goal of killing Goku at the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament and ruling the world. 3 years later, Piccolo Jr. attends the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament under the alias Ma Jr. Piccolo easily proceeds to the tournament as one of the 8 finalists. While watching Goku fight Chi-Chi, he comments on Goku's moves being similar to his clan's technique. Eventually, his first match starts, Ma Jr. vs. Krillin. While Piccolo initially thought nothing of Krillin, he is proven wrong as Krillin proves to be a decent challenge, and although Krillin concedes, he makes Piccolo realize just how hard conquering the world will be. Piccolo vs. Shen. Having made it to the semifinals, Piccolo fights Shen. Shen seems familiar, with Piccolo even speaking the same language as him. Piccolo finally puts 2 and 2 together, realizing it's Kami disguised as a human. Knowing he can't kill Piccolo as they are effectively the same person, Kami then proceeds to use the move that sealed Piccolo's father, the Mafuba. Unfortunately for Kami, Piccolo knows that the Mafuba can be used against him, created a counter, the reverse Mafuba. He seals Kami and then eats the bottle to neutralize the threat of Kami. Winning the fight, it is now time for Piccolo to fight his arch nemesis, Son Goku, in the finals. Goku vs. Piccolo. Piccolo and Goku finally face off, trading blows back and forth, although Goku can't truly go all out because of Kami being trapped inside Piccolo. Piccolo then decides to grow giant, increasing his power, but Goku taunts him into increasing his size more. Piccolo foolishly falls for it and grows, allowing Goku to enter his mouth and free Kami. Now that Kami is free, the battle rages on, and Piccolo and Goku go at it even more ferociously, moving faster than lightning itself. Piccolo even nukes the island, but Goku still stands tall. With Piccolo having wasted so much energy, Goku begins his onslaught, incapacitating Piccolo. It seems Piccolo has been defeated. Suddenly, a blast is sent through Goku's arm. Piccolo stands up and begins to decimate Goku, breaking every limb in his body so that he can't be defeated like his father. With that done, Piccolo soars through the air and fires one final blast at the young hero, atomizing him. He did it. He finally did it. He has avenged his father. With Goku gone, all that oppose him are now helpless. But wait, look up at the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Son Goku launching himself through the air at breakneck speed, headbutting Piccolo. The reincarnation of the Demon King has been defeated. Seemingly sentenced to death, accepting his fate, he is spared by Goku, not just because his death will kill Kami, but the Dragon Balls as well. Piccolo, the Demon King, will return, but for now, he takes his leave. Saiyan Saga. Overlooking the empty plains, minding his business, Piccolo suddenly senses a strong fighter approaching. Is it Son Goku? No, it's... Who is this? Piccolo attacks, but they are ineffective against the warrior's power. Having followed him to Master Roshi's house, he learns that the strange warrior is a Saiyan named Raditz, and the brother of his arch-enemy Goku. He sees the Saiyan warrior kidnap Goku's young son, Gohan, putting Goku and the others in a very dire situation. Piccolo unexpectedly proposes a team-up to defeat the warrior, as his power is too much for them to handle individually. Piccolo and Goku attack Raditz, yet is ineffective, and to add salt to the wound, Raditz even admits to the existence of 2 more Saiyan partners, who are way stronger than him. Though shaken, they continue their assault, not making any headway against the Saiyans. Piccolo decides to use his special technique, the special beam cannon. Though it only grazes him, Raditz realizes just how powerful the technique is. Without being able to catch him off guard, there's no way Piccolo could hit him. Suddenly, Goku grabs the Saiyan's tail, their weak point, until he decides to let him go. With their backs against the wall, all hope is seemingly lost, until suddenly, Gohan bursts out of captivity, brimming with power greater than even his father. He hits Raditz, knocking him back, but is knocked away. Goku then puts his brother in a full Nelson and calls for Piccolo to charge up his technique once more. Piccolo lands a special beam cannon, piercing both Goku and Raditz. He did it. He finally did it. He finally killed Goku. Oh, and Raditz as well. The Demon King is finally avenged. With his last breath, Raditz tells him that his comrades are now coming to Earth in a year. With the threat of the Saiyans now looming, Piccolo takes Gohan to train and use his immense potential against the incoming Saiyans. Maybe he'll conquer the Earth after. Training Gohan. Piccolo takes Gohan to a wasteland. While annoyed by his crying, he tells him he needs to get ready to fight and tries to show Gohan his hidden power by chucking him at a mountain. Anime Father of the Year. He tells Gohan he will leave him for 6 months by himself, and if he survives, he'll train him for the rest. Even Kami seems to notice that Piccolo is changing his way, becoming less evil as he is fated to die either by the Saiyans or by the aging of Kami himself. One night while watching Gohan, the young Saiyan looks at the moon, becoming a great ape. Having no choice, Piccolo destroys the moon, causing catastrophic ramifications that affect the eco-weight. So, apparently, nothing happens to the planet. Okay. So with that, Piccolo removes Gohan's tail, giving him a new gi, accepting him as his student. Over the next 6 months, Piccolo begins training Gohan into a formidable warrior. Time passes as now the Saiyans arrive. Facing off the Saiyans along with the rest of the Z fighters and Gohan, Piccolo even learns that he is actually a Namekian, not a demon. During the grueling battle against the Saiyan, many other Z fighters fall to the Saiyan warrior Nappa, and during their fight against Nappa, Gohan wusses out and runs away. Deeming Gohan a failure, he dismisses him, and the fight continues. Once Goku is revived, Vegeta, the Prince of the Saiyan, orders Nappa to kill the rest of the remaining fighters. Nappa, deciding to take out the weaker ones first, aims for Gohan, but Piccolo jumps in the way, sacrificing himself for his pupil, his first friend. But as you know, the death of Piccolo means the death of Kami, and the death of Kami means the death of the Dragon Balls. Frieza Saga. Due to the death of Piccolo and Kami, the Dragon Balls turn to stone and become inactive. Gohan and Krillin decide to go to Namek with the help of Dragon Ball's resident scientist Bulma and revive all those who have passed. After many fights and adventures, Krillin and Gohan revive Piccolo using the Dragon Balls, thus reviving Kami. They proceed to summon Piccolo to Namek to assist in their upcoming fight against the galactic tyrant Lord Frieza. During his exploration of Namek, Piccolo comes across the dying Namekian, Nail, who proposes a fusion between the two Namekians. Though Piccolo refuses at first, realizing he doesn't have many options, he finally concedes, and the two join together. Stronger than ever before, Piccolo joins the fight against Frieza, fighting him evenly in his second form, which is stated to have the power of over 1 million. That's strong enough to blow up the biggest star in the galaxy with just one blast. Just as Piccolo was starting to get the upper hand, Frieza revealed that he was still hiding his true power, transforming into his third form, outclassing Piccolo. Frieza then finally transformed into his final form, and the only fighter capable of standing up to him now is Vegeta. But even he is outclassed and eventually killed. Without much hope, there's nothing they can do until suddenly Goku arrives. Healed of his wounds from the last battle, Piccolo is unfortunately no match for the fight between Goku and Frieza. Having to watch as these two titans go at it, while Goku puts up the best fight so far, even he isn't a match for Frieza. But there is one hope, the Spirit Bomb. Goku charges it up, trying to withstand the blows of Frieza. Piccolo takes Ki from Gohan and Krillin to join the fight and give Goku more time, trying his best to stall Frieza as much as he can. Goku finishes the blast and charges his ace in the hole, throwing a planet-sized spirit bomb at Frieza, killing him. Finally, our heroes have succeeded. Frieza, the Emperor of the Universe, has been defeated, and Namek has been saved, until Frieza, having survived the spirit bomb, fires a few death beams, blowing holes through the chest of Piccolo and Krillin, mortally wounding Krillin and incapacitating Piccolo. Goku, lost to the rage after witnessing the death of his best friend, transform into the legendary Super Saiyan. Though he's near death, Piccolo isn't actually dead yet, meaning Earth's Dragon Balls are still intact and ready to be used. Meanwhile on Earth, Kami, realizing that time was of the essence, helped to orchestrate and execute a brilliant mission to bring everyone who was slain by Frieza and his men back to life. and having them be transported from Namek to Earth, leaving Namek to be destroyed in the battle with Goku and Frieza. Android Saga. Sensing the immense key signature of a familiar evil presence, the Z-Fighters all get ready for battle, as the evil Emperor Frieza has returned along with his father King Cold, who is just as strong as Frieza. Piccolo and the others gear up, ready for the fight of their lives, until a mysterious fighter appears, turning into a Super Saiyan and easily dispatching Frieza and King Cold. The mysterious fighter invites the Z-Fighters to wait for Goku's arrival. Once arrived, Goku and the fighter go alone to talk, but due to his enhanced hearing, Piccolo overhears that the mysterious warrior is Trunks, the time-traveling son of Vegeta and Bulma from the future, and he brings alarming news with him. 3 years from now, 2 androids, much stronger than Frieza, will appear in West City and kill the Z-Fighters. Piccolo shared the news with the rest of the Z-Fighters, and having only 3 years, the Z-Fighters begin their training. 3 years later. During the attack of the androids, Piccolo and company realize that androids don't have ki. Searching the city, they eventually find the androids attacking Yamcha, incapacitating him, taking the androids to a barren wasteland from the city to fight. Goku fights the first android, 19, but eventually he's incapacitated due to his lingering heart condition, and the android drains his remaining energy. Piccolo rushes in to help, but Android 20 hits him with lasers to the chest. Vegeta then appears, saving Piccolo. Piccolo reveals he was pulling a Yamcha to catch the androids off guard. Vegeta then steps in to face Android 19 and showcase his new Super Saiyan transformation. The destruction of Android 19 by Vegeta causes Android 20 to run away to his lab. While in pursuit of Android 20, the Z-Fighters run into Trunks, who's returned from his timeline to lend a hand in the battle. Trunks reveals that the pair of androids, 19 and 20, aren't the androids he warned against, but the pair they are looking for are a pair of twins, a boy and a girl. The Z-Fighters chase 20 back to his lab, seemingly the only place where they can answer all their questions. Before he can awaken the deadly androids 17 and 18, eventually the lab is found by Krillin, who alerts the others, but it's too late. The androids have been awakened. The androids effortlessly defeat all the Z-Fighters. Piccolo, knowing how outmatched he is, decides to go to Kami's lookout with a proposition. Piccolo proposes to become one with Kami again, and although he initially refuses, Kami realizes that there's another danger in the future, a force that could pose a danger greater than even the androids. Kami and Piccolo fuse, becoming the nameless warrior again, 2 halves made whole, erasing the Dragon Balls from existence. Piccolo then arrives at Ginger Town after sensing something off. Piccolo comes into contact with the bio-android Cell. Fighting Cell, Piccolo lures him into a false sense of security, learning his plans to absorb 17 and 18 to become perfect. Once Trunks and Krillin arrive, Cell uses a solar flare to escape, while suppressing his energy to avoid detection. Piccolo informs all the fighters about Cell starting a wild goose chase. The fighters and Cell, as Cell continues to evade them by staying hidden. Piccolo then goes to Kame House, where the androids will eventually arrive. Piccolo challenges 17 and they begin fighting, seemingly being evenly matched. But Cell arrives, having powered up by absorbing the life force of countless beings, and joins the fight. Unfortunately, Cell's power eclipses Piccolo. Realizing they can't beat Cell, Piccolo tells 17 to get away, but Cell breaks Piccolo's neck, puts a hole in his chest, and absorbs 17 to become semi-perfect. After Goku and Gohan finish training in the hyperbolic time chamber, Gohan requests Piccolo to make him a uniform, reminiscent of his own attire. On the day of the Cell game, Piccolo stays on the sidelines mostly, though he gets furious when Goku allows Gohan to fight Cell, stating all Gohan wants to do is spend time with his father. Goku realized he was wrong, deciding to step in, but unfortunately, Cell takes the Senzu Bean and spawns Cell Jr., little mini cells for each of the Z-Fighters to fight. Although they put up a fight, all those except for the Saiyans are outmatched. Eventually, Gohan becomes angry enough to transform into a Super Saiyan 2 and annihilate Cell with one final Kamehameha, a massive victory for the Z Fighters, but it came with the loss of Goku and Android 16. Buu Saga. Roughly 7 years after the defeat of Cell, Gohan tells Piccolo that Goku will be coming back for a date during the 25th World Martial Arts Tournament. He decides to enter under his old alias, Ma Jr., and face off against a strange alien who he learns is Supreme Kai, the Lord of the Kais. The Supreme Kai explains that an evil wizard Babidi is plotting to release an ancient evil Majin Buu. The Supreme Kai takes Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Krillin, and Piccolo to fight Babidi. Though they hide, Deborah senses them and attacks Piccolo and Krillin, using his spit to turn them into stone. Gohan steps up to Deborah and fight him full power. While Deborah and Gohan are fighting, Babidi takes control of Vegeta by using his evil nature, granting him power to fight Goku. Once Deborah is killed, Piccolo is free from his petrification. This great news is offset by the fact it was Majin Buu who killed him, having awakened due to the energy produced by Goku and Vegeta's fight. Knowing the danger that Buu presents, Vegeta decides to sacrifice himself. Vegeta asks Piccolo if he will see Goku in the afterlife, which Piccolo tells him, "No, you have killed too many innocents. You will lose your body. Your soul will be banished to a place different from Goku's." At the lookout, Goku and Piccolo discuss the next course of action, deciding to teach Goten and Trunks the fusion dance, and having Piccolo train them. But what's this? Majin Buu, he's changing. Due to unforeseen events, Buu splits himself into an evil half, taking all his power with him. In a flash, he arrives at the lookout, having gained the ability to sense ki. Goten and Trunks are training to fight Buu. At the same time, he arrives at the lookout, but Buu wants to fight. Trying to stall for time, Piccolo allows Buu to kill as many humans as he wants, but Buu, fueled by lust for battle, simply kills all humans in one attack. Piccolo attempts stalling some more by putting the boys in the hyperbolic time chamber to extend their training by days. While he walks with Super Buu to the time chamber, taking a longer route than usual, once in the chamber, Goten and Trunks fuse into Gotenks and fights Majin Buu. Though they are immensely powerful and capable, they are still children and as such use a bunch of silly techniques to Piccolo's dismay. On the sidelines, due to his lack of power, Piccolo is simply observing the fight, coaching Gotenks, but Gotenks plays around pretending to be weakened, causing Piccolo to enact his failsafe. In a flash of light, Piccolo destroys the door to the room, trapping all the occupants inside. Super Buu, not accepting this, has a meltdown, screaming with so much power he rips a hole in space and time, leaving the room. Gotenks proceeds to power up to Super Saiyan 3, doing the same as Super Buu, letting him and Piccolo escape. Facing Buu at the lookout, Gotenks eventually runs out of power, due to the energy drain of Super Saiyan 3. Piccolo, deciding to make one last dance with the kids, readies himself to face death in battle until Gohan appears. Gohan's strength, having been unlocked, and his power the strongest it's been, faces Super Buu, easily outmatching him. Outmatched, Majin Buu decides to fight Gotenks again, hatching his plan to absorb both Gotenks and Piccolo, gaining their power and Piccolo's intelligence. Later in the saga, Piccolo is released once Goku and Vegeta takes out all those who Super Buu absorbs, releasing the most chaotic being of pure evil, Kid Buu. Kid Buu destroys the Earth, wiping out Piccolo and all the others, though he is defeated by Goku's Spirit Bomb after a grueling battle. Battle of Gods. During Battle of Gods, Piccolo is at Bulma's birthday party when the god of destruction Beerus gets mad at Buu over pudding and starts a fight. Piccolo, along with the other Z fighters, attack Beerus, but the god of destruction is the strongest being in the known universe, easily dispatching all those who oppose him. Resurrection F. During the revival of Frieza, Piccolo faces off against Frieza's army, easily beating his opponent. But against the newly revived and stronger Frieza, all those who are in Goku or Vegeta are outmatched. Universe 6 Arc. Asked by Goku and Vegeta to join the tournament, Piccolo agrees. While Goku goes first and has an easy time with his opponent, Goku loses to Frost, causing Piccolo to face him. Outmatched by Frost, Piccolo puts up a decent fight, but ultimately loses due to Frost cheating. Piccolo then sits out for the rest of the tournament. Goku Black Arc. When Trunks, Goku, and Vegeta come back from the battle with Goku Black and Zumasu, Piccolo suggests using the Mafuba to seal the immortal Zumasu. He offers to teach Goku, though he didn't notice that Goku left to Master Roshi's. Universal Survival Arc. Gohan comes to Piccolo asking him to train. Piccolo accepts training his old people to fight for the survival of the universe. During the Tournament of Power, Piccolo partnered with Gohan, fighting their enemies until suddenly he's shot by a sniper. Piccolo and Gohan use trickery and body heat to trick the sniper, and with help from Tien, the enemy is eliminated. During the tournament, Piccolo and Gohan come face to face with two Super Namekians, Saunel and Palina. Gohan, entering his ultimate state, tells Piccolo to charge his special beam cannon. Suddenly, Gohan is caught by Saunel, causing Piccolo to misfire. Gohan shields Piccolo from the duo's attack. Piccolo, unconscious, sees Kami and Nail guiding him to get up to fight, his pupil protecting his master just like he did long ago. Piccolo then gets up, ready to fight, his spirit renewed. Gohan then charges up his ultimate Kamehameha, blasting it while Piccolo hits him with special beam cannon, eliminating the pair, and the entire Universe 6 is now erased. Though Piccolo was an extremely good fighter and indispensable ally, he was defeated by Damon, a microscopic opponent, sitting in sidelines for the rest of the tournament. Broly. Though Piccolo didn't do much in this movie, Goku uses him to escape Broly, using instant transmission. Realizing the only way is the fusion dance, Piccolo helps teach Vegeta the fusion dance. Dragon Ball Super Superhero. While his role as fighter has become less significant as the Saiyan's power reached newer heights, this all changes during the battle with the Gammas and Cell Max. While training a 3-year-old Pan, Piccolo becomes annoyed with Gohan being consistently distracted with his studies and being consistently used as a babysitter. Confronting Gohan, whose work is taking his full concentration, Piccolo decides to test Gohan and then change his clothes to weighted ones. Then leaving while meditating, Piccolo is attacked by Gamma 2, mistaking Piccolo for the evil Demon King he once was. During the fight, Piccolo is outmatched, as not only is he stronger but his energy doesn't run out. Piccolo decides to fake his death and follow the android. Finding the secret base of the Red Ribbon Army, he dons a disguise. Exploring the base, Piccolo finds out the Red Ribbon Army's plan, deciding to contact Goku and Vegeta, but unsuccessful. Piccolo uses the Dragon Balls to get a power-up, unlocking his latent potential, with Shenron adding an extra bonus. Piccolo enacts his plan. Using Pan, Piccolo pretends to kidnap her and get Gohan's groove back. Having Gohan attack the Red Ribbon Army base, Gohan begins fighting Gamma 1, with Gamma 2 attempting to join, but Piccolo intercepts, starting his rematch. Battling all throughout the base, Piccolo gives Gamma 2 a way better fight, but Gamma 2 reveals he wasn't using his full power. At the brink of defeat, Piccolo's little bonus activates. Piccolo suddenly transforms, becoming buffer, orange, and handsomer. Piccolo completely manhandles Gamma 2, whose power couldn't hope to match up, knocking him out with a single blow. His first transformation in the series. Orange Piccolo. Thinking the battle is done, Piccolo and the others let up their guard, till boom, Cell Max appears. The hulking giant attacks the base and anything that moves. The Gammas reveal that Cell Max has a failsafe in his head, but Cell Max is just too powerful. Gamma 2 takes charge and sacrifices himself to weaken Cell Max. Cell Max, enraged by this, tries to crush Gamma 2 under his foot, but Piccolo, using his new form, holds him off, struggling to hold it, till Piccolo is reminded by Krillin he can turn giant. Holding off Cell Max, putting all his hope in Gohan, Piccolo gives him the last Senzu bean. But it wasn't enough, and Cell Max kills Piccolo. Everything goes quiet, and Gohan's rage awakens once more, becoming Gohan Beast. Unleashing a final giant death ball, Cell Max is ready to destroy everything, but Piccolo is alive and holds him off as Gohan shoots a special beam cannon through his head, killing Cell Max and making Piccolo one proud papa. After Cell Max's defeat, Piccolo congratulates Gohan and praises Gamma 2 for being a true hero. End of Z. Piccolo watches Goku leave with Oob, seeing that Goku is the happiest he's been in a long time, as Goku flies off. The end. Well, unless you count GT, but we don't. Powers and abilities. As a Namekian, Piccolo has regeneration, enhanced hearing, the ability to stretch limbs and grow giant, fusion with other Namekians, and can survive solely by drinking water. Namekians pose the natural ability to control their ki, using it to perform techniques and enhance their bodies. Such techniques, the mafuba, a wave that contains evil beings and seals them in a container. Piccolo also has a technique to reverse a mafuba used against him, called the reverse mafuba. Hell Zone Grenade, where Piccolo fires multiple ki blasts that all explode like a minefield, and his most iconic attack, the Special Beam Cannon, which is a concentrated ki beam that has immense piercing power. Clothes Beam, Piccolo can materialize clothes from nothing at any time. Piccolo has also gained a transformation, unlocking his potential, known as Orange Piccolo. Thank you for watching Anime History of Piccolo. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below on your favorite Piccolo moment.